In this video, I'm going to be going over some awesome Facebook, Instagram ad results we've been able to generate for a flooring company that works with us. This is kind of their all-time results, been really, really awesome. And then after I go over this, I'm going to go over the 3 elements that you need to have successful Facebook, Instagram ad campaigns. So I'll kind of go back and forth here. And sorry, my video thing is like very laggy, so just ignore that. I'm just going to throw myself in the corner right here. But so this is a campaign, actually quite a few campaigns for a flooring company that we work with that is actually a mobile showroom. So they kind of go to the people's house and, they bring the showroom to them, kind of the mobile showroom idea. It's getting a lot more popular now in the flooring industry. But so what we're doing with this campaign is we're trying to just obviously get them in more homes. That's kind of the whole point. We want to get them more estimate appointments, more opportunities to sell. That is the entire point of why we do this type of advertising. Brand awareness is good, clicks are good, impressions, all these things. But what matters is if you are in people's homes and you formulate the campaign around that. So this is their campaign so far. It's been a few months, a little over that actually. And so they've gotten 604 Facebook leads, $29 per lead. We spent a little over $17,000. So obviously large numbers here. And this is the power of paid advertising. This is why I'm such a huge fan of really any type of paid ads, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, it's TikTok, it's Google ads, because you're paying to play, right? And what you're also paying for is control. So essentially, if you know what your lead cost is and you know what your appointment cost is, like if you get 5 leads, you can book 1 or 2 of these for appointments, then you can scale it to whatever you want. It's really endless. So just imagine, like, if you were able to run campaigns like this and generate over 600 leads, like, it is incredibly possible. But it's not just about leads though, right? Like, you have to make sure that you're converting these into appointments. That's a really, really big deal. So whenever somebody submits a form or calls you or messages you, you've got to have a process in place to make sure those leads get converted into sales. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what we've done with this particular campaign that's generated over 600 leads for about $29 a pop. That's made it successful and made this company a lot more money essentially, and grown their company over that 7-figure mark. So the first one is this. There's obviously, this is not exhaustive, this list, but these are the 3 main ones that I've found in the flooring companies that we work with that have been working so well. This first one, I can't emphasize enough how important this one is and how successful this has been. So typically, a lot of people run their social media ads or whatever, or landing pages or website, whatever, with pictures of their jobs, before and afters, which are great, and they do work well. But we've been doing a lot more testing with our flooring clients and trying to do more pictures with people in it. So whether that's the owner or the crew or the team in front of a job or in front of the showroom, if you have a showroom, or in front of the van, if you have a van, with your name on it, those pictures work incredibly well because first thing, they don't look like ads, right? You don't want to make your ads look like ads. That's kind of the trick to make advertising work, specifically on social media, because if you're on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, or Snapchat, whatever, you don't want to see ads. No, everybody hates ads, right? You skip past those. But if you can make it look like it's native to the platform, that's really, really key. Because again, if you have pictures with people in it, it looks like it's your friend that's posting, right? Or it looks like a family member that's just made a post on Facebook, but it actually is an ad. There's a call to action with an offer, right? So highly recommend use pictures with people and use yourself. If you're shy, get over it, honestly, because it's going to make you more money. So they just convert way better than pictures with not people in it, more times than not, depending on what it is. The second thing is going to be a clear and direct offer. So you have pictures with your crew or your team in the showroom in front of the van, whatever it may be, and then you just have a very clear, direct offer. This can be a free quote, a free estimate. We've seen recently just offering a free quote plus saying that we do 0% financing. that can work really well. That's a type of offer. It's almost like an offer with a benefit, kind of, or two offers in one a little bit. But it's been working pretty well lately. Or this can be a monetary discount, $500 off this month only, 10% off for the summer, anything like that. Buy one, get one room. You can do lots of different things with your offers, but just have a very clear and direct offer. And then lastly, you got to have a follow-up process to book the estimates. Again, like leads are a dime a dozen. Yes, leads are good. You want to make sure you're getting good quality leads. But if you don't have a process in place to actually book those appointments, then the leads don't matter at all, right? Appointments are what matter. Appointments, that's what gives your salesman or yourself the opportunity to sell, to make money, obviously, right? So if you're not in front of people, you're not going to make any money more times than not. So once you get a form submission in, a call in, a message, whatever the medium is, on this Facebook campaign, we did form fills. What we have is a software that will kind of follow up with those leads automatically through text, through email, as soon as they submit, to try and start that conversation to have them book an appointment time. Also, we'll give them the option on the thank you page to book an estimate appointment if they want to after they submit the form and become a lead. So you've got to have a couple ways that you immediately are getting to these people to get them to book, or you're reaching out to them through text, email, or call. So make sure you've got a rock solid follow-up process in place that has a lot of speed to it. Speed is really, really king here. The faster you can follow up, the more appointments you're going to book. It's just as simple as that. So those are kind of the three elements that we really emphasize a lot within this campaign for this client. That's what's allowed us to generate over 600 leads for $29 a pop. So try to implement a few of these elements maybe within your campaigns, and it doesn't have to be just Facebook, but if you run Google ads, TikTok ads, any other form of advertising that you do, these are elements that are evergreen, that are true across different platforms. You got to have a clear and direct offer. You got to have follow-up process in place. You got to have good creative that speaks to a local area. People in the creative is what I mean. So hope this is helpful. Hope you enjoyed this. If you have any more questions or need more guidance on this or more done for you help, you can email me with whatever question you have or book a call. I'd love to help you out. But that's all I have for today. I'll see you in the next one.